Ladies and gents, Friday, AM style. Here we are. Break it down for you. I have a feeling that for sure my camera's going to run out of batteries because I just had to try to do this 3 times. Let's see. I finally broke the barrier and I dropped that additional pound, so that's super exciting because of baby's accident and the fact that my life just kind of sucks. It's overwhelming. I did not get in my extra workouts, so whatever. I'm not a superhuman. I'm still going to shoot for 5 workouts this week, but I'm pretty tired, people. And you know, here's the thing with me always. I have all this guilt about stuff, you know what I mean? It's crippling. You know, it really is. I'm not going to lie. And so sometimes, like, you know, baby bit through her lip. We were at the ER until, like, you know, midnight. I get the kids. I mean, I didn't get baby to bed until almost 1 a.m. Exhausted. I had to get up several times in the night to give her medicine. And then I also had to get up at 7 to watch the baby, who, of course, was half an hour late that day. And I could have slept. Always. That crap always happens to me. And I don't cancel because I'm, like, too freaking nice, and I really am. Someone should hire me to do something for real, because I'm like the most loyal, committed person in the world. It's crazy. So, I mean, if I say I'm going to watch your kid till the end of the year, I'm probably going to do it. Even if it means I had no sleep and I want to kill myself. Okay. So that was like a rough day. I let my girls sleep in, and then, so they're all off schedule, right? So last night, baby did not go to sleep until midnight again, and then I had to get up and get kid to school, and I'm tired, and I'm tired, and I'm tired, and I'm never giving up, and the guilt part comes in this aspect. Like, some people might just take a day off, you know what I mean? And just let the house go, or maybe, I don't know, sit down, and I just can't. I just always feel like I have so much stuff I have to be doing, or, you know, like, would it be so wrong if I just turned on a movie and watched a movie with baby today? I mean, she's exhausted because she didn't get to sleep in. You know, no, of course not. It's completely ridiculous that I do this to myself. I don't know why, I don't even know why I'm like this. It's so frustrating sometimes. I mean, really, I don't ever relax, you know? I don't ever take any time off. I don't ever relax. It's like super, it would have to, I don't even know how that could ever even start to happen for me. It's my worst possible quality. I'm just always thinking about that next thing I should be doing, and then having to start doing it. It sucks. Or like, you know, like I can be this tired, I'll still make myself work out because I said I was going to do it. Even though, you know, I'm not even sure it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, you know, if you're so tired, you know, maybe you shouldn't work out. But then I think, then I just beat myself up about it. Like, maybe I'm lying to myself and I'm really not that tired. I am that tired. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm just crazy. I'm a total crazy lunatic. Alright. Anyway. More on that later, I'm sure. I wish I'd taken measurements and stuff regarding the body transformation, my 9-week challenge, because, well, I'm only down 3 pounds. It's only been 3.5 weeks, so that's not so bad, considering I took 10 days off of that time period. Although I didn't go hog wild in that 10-day time period, I was not calorie counting and I wasn't working out as much. So my goal is to get back down to my bottom weight, which some people would think is too thin, but I felt great at that weight, people, and I could eat tons of food, and that is my motivating factor. That when I was that lean, you know, I was able to eat a lot more, and so bring that on, because I like my food. Also, I have more energy. Also, it just gets easier to work out more. On a completely unrelated opposite note, I went to Costco Square Market. People, I've decided that should be like my reward. At the end of the month, I should go there with 20 bucks and just get to buy, you know, like Italian cookies and whatnot. Um, the kids love it. I love it. You get some kind of like, you know, some German candy, get some Italian wafer cookies. Everyone's happy. Oh, I'm so tired. House stuff. No one has come to see our goddamn house. We're at a month. A little over, no, we're at just about 1 month of no showings. People, I know what you're saying. This is us. Join the real world. Lower your price. I did. We had more showings before I lowered the damn price. Now we've had none since I've lowered it. I don't think that's what it is. I'm going to have to wait and see. And even if that is what it is, honestly, we can't lower it enough to break into another price barrier. You know what I'm saying? We can't lower it much at this point. We're already losing money. And we just have to see. We just have to wait and see. I'm going to give it all the way through June. I'm not lowering my price. I have read over and over again that those real estate agents, when they sell their own house, do not lower their price, that they on average let it sit out much longer at a higher price. So I wish I'd never lowered it to begin with, because I would like to have, we have an old home, so this is not like, and this is not our first house, and you know, we've gone through this several times. When you have an old house, there will be stuff wrong in the inspection. There will. You know what I'm saying? And there are some people, like ourselves, that when you're buying an old home, we understand that and we don't nickel and dime you. And there are other people who freak out and want your house to be like a new house. It's not, people. It's practically 100 years old and there's going to be shit wrong with it. So we need some kind of room for negotiating once they have an inspection, because while there's no apparent problems to us, you know, that does not mean that they're not going to say there's stuff we have to repair. You know, that's just how it is. I'm sure that happens in new houses too, but probably not quite to the extent that it does with old houses. So that's like one of my issues. But anyway, this is my plan, because I need plans in order to be able to move forward. I have lots of contingency plans, and I feel good about it. But I'm not lowering the price. I'm leaving it where it's at all the way till June, and then I will make a decision. Because if we don't get a single showing until then we have some serious problems, and we have to think about how to proceed, what kind of loss we are willing to take, or how we want to remedy our financial situation. And maybe I just need to be patient, not my strong suit, and get through this end of the year time period, and once school's out, maybe things are going to naturally pick up. We did see, you know, our house and make an offer on it in June. We listed our other house in June, and it sold right away, so maybe there's that. Speaking of that, we're looking at all these crazy houses. This is the other whole thing. It takes a lot of trust, people, to let your husband pick out your house. Yikes. I wish... Our number one problem here is Asheville is so far away from Ann Arbor. It's just like undoable for me. I can't do that drive again. I mean, I will have to at some point, but I can't like go back and look at houses. I have unfortunately 2 children, so even to go to look at houses, I'd have to have 3 plane tickets. I mean, that's $1,000 minimum. So that's undoable. To drive it takes me 2 days up and 2 days back. That's 4 days of driving. I mean, that's practically $1,000, and that is undoable at this point. I wish there was a bullet train.